Welcome to Patron. I'm Riz32. I am really looking forward to this game. This game is a city builder, as probably guessed by the channel. That's the games that we stick to on here. This is a cross between Banished, Foundation, and I feel it's got little bits of a lot of other games in it, trying to figure out like how to describe it. But what we're going to do, we're going to jump straight into this, and I will and kind of learn it. I have played the tutorial, so we don't need to worry too much about that. We're going to call our town Retropia. We're going to pick ourselves a flag. I like this one because we're going to be productive. And then I've already kind of decided on what island we're going to play on, and that is going to be Pine Ridge. Yes, which has got loads of pine forests, decent resources, and it's very fertile. So I'm not going to change anything here. We're going to start in April. We're going to keep all the vanilla settings, as this is going to be our first proper playthrough. This game I am really excited to be getting stuck into. So if you do enjoy this episode, as always, please hit that thumbs up button, comment below, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Okay. It's already made a townhouse for us for guiding purposes. We are going to. I have turned the tutorial off, so it shouldn't pop up. What we're going to need to do straight away. So we need to get our houses, like our citizens' houses. And how good do these people look? Like it, like their clothes. This is really cool. I am so happy that this game has come out. I've had my eye on it a while, as I said. I'm loving how they all look here. Really, really good. Okay, so first things we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get some houses in. We're going to need to get ourselves 6 houses to house everyone. While they're building of that, what we do is we'll plan the next stage. We need to get like food sorted. Now, I'm going to kind of just like play it, and I have done. I will explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it, but I won't be going into like. I try not to go overly detailed with it. I say that now. Okay, right. There's our 6 houses. They're all in there. Right, cool. Let's get everything moving along. I'm going to build a little road with it. So roads will be important, as with Banished. I don't think I like how they are in there. 3, yeah, there's no roads. Okay, I'm going to stop this. Don't do it. We'll just remove these. Okay, right, gone. I'm not liking how the houses are sitting. I want them to be even, and that wasn't even, and that I just wasn't. Okay, good. Right, let's get another house in here. Is that better? I think that is better, right? You're sitting like there. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Good. Cool. Right. So there's our 6 houses. They're ready to go. Our people will build them. We're going to need resources. We'll probably use this little area down here to get some resources. We don't need to. We're just going to need some trees to start off with. Let's tell him to get some trees from here. Use that. We're going to need some stone eventually as well. There's stone there. There's stone. Any other more stone? Okay. And that's going to be our basic resources for constructing to start off with. Now, while they're building their houses, we'll get time moving on a little bit. We're going to need to film. We're going to need to feed people, but let's just explain a little bit that's going on here. Up left-hand corner. About the town's name wrong. No, I haven't. Interesting. Opia. It doesn't all fit up there. I did not know that. Okay, we'll leave that as is. Resource panel on here. Really good thing that I like about this. It tells us what we produced and used just by hovering over the top of it. So over here on the top right-hand corner, I will like. Okay, I'll explain a little bit. So we've got coins, we've got tools, stone, iron, and etc. You'll see them go through food. Firewood, which is going to be important for us for our first winter. And over the right, we've got jobs. So this is like a lot of city builder games now. We get to assign roles and jobs to our NPCs to make sure they do what we want them to do. Get in, build these houses. Also, look at these models on these houses. How nice are they? Really like how they look. That looks like a perfect corner house. There's little building animations as well, which are really nice. We do have research in the game. We will go through this in great detail, but it is very extensive. If I quickly scroll through that. We will have a look at this in more detail as we go through. I've only played up to about here when I was just testing it, just to see our recording software. That's as far as I know. Town Hall, we have decrees, which we can tell people to do, which will give us buffs and benefits to certain areas of the town, which we will look at as we go forward. We do have stats and all those things. There's also additional views. We've got a mini map that we can turn on down here, which there we go, that is on. And that is down that corner there. Now down in the bottom right hand corner, we have. This is our building options. So we've got housing, town buildings, farms, production. That's our decoration, roads and bridges, and then we've got our clearing, building, and resources down there as well, which will come in really handy later. I'm loving how like you see them just carrying little sacks with stuff in. I really like that detail. That is so cool. Can we highlight the people? We can't. Loving it. Right, awesome. Okay, so now they're getting that built here. What we need to think about is food. Food is going to be quite important for us. Now, we do have, I'm liking that we've got these rivers, because it's going to enable us to kind of divide this area up quite nicely. How much does it cost to build a bridge? I'm not convinced we'll be able to afford this, but let's see if we can. It must start and end on try line. If we can get a bridge across, no, we can't. You sure that's not dry land? It looks very dry to me. Oh, okay. Well, we could get a bridge across there. Okay, that's later on. What we will do then, so this will be like our little starter area. What we're going to want is, we're going to want to feed our people. So let's get like our basic food down in here, which is production building types, which is going to be like gathering shelter, hunting lodge, a forester's hut, and we're probably going to want a herbalist all in the same area. Now, if I press T, I can get rid of all the trees, which is awesome. And you'll notice, like, it tells us the efficiency of our buildings here. We can kind of see the stumps, so we know roughly where they are. So we're going to get like our initial food area in here. We're going to get a little lodge next to it. Now I want the lodge to sit quite close to you here. Awesome. We'll do that. The forester's hut is quite a big building. Look at the size of that. We'll get you in like so. Yep, there. And then we're going to want to get a herbalist. Herbalist is also quite a big building. You see the size of that. And if we do like this. So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a depot over here. Now, my understanding of how these work, I think from what I've played so far, is they're kind of like a drop-off point for resources. So these guys will all drop off here, and then someone from the town will come and get that. That is my understanding. We'll put a little road through here. What we'll do is we'll bring this down, and we can almost straight away link this up with the town over here somewhere if we want to. We can go like that. Boom. There we're done. Okay, good. They've got a nice clear forest road up there. That'd be quite good. So let's like speed the time up so we can get these buildings built here. You can also like pause, speed them up by clicking on these buttons there, which would be really handy for us. They're going to get in and start chopping these down. Getting into chop this tree. Wow. Okay. They're not hanging around with the deforestation here. Let's get these trees as well. Make sure we can get enough trees put down there. So while we're building this area as they're clearing it out, let's think like our next stage with research. Now, the way that I think we should go is fisherman's hut. Is we need to make sure that we've got enough food to survive the winter, and then once we do, make sure that we can keep improving that food. Quarry is going to give us our stone and kind of move more into the production side of things, but I think initially food is going to be the best for us. We're using a lot of wood there, and we do need to produce more firewood, which we will be able to do in due course, right? So we've got a forester up and running, so we will be assigning jobs to people. We know that we've got a hunter coming, and we can't pre-assign jobs. Okay, well, let's get them going through this nice and fast there. Interesting they've gone for the gatherer's hut first. Wasn't expecting that. I see like these little names on them. Love the building models here. They are so cool. And I really like the music too. I like quite a lot about this game so far in the short time that I've played it. Okay, so we're going to need to assign someone to the herbalist. There we go. That's going to help keep you happy. Now you'll notice on these buildings that you'll see there's an upkeep. Sometimes it'll be money, sometimes it'll be resource as well. So that's going to add to the challenge here of our little town as it's coming through. Are we in a position to do our research? We are. Let's do our fisherman's hut and keep that. Can we do multiple? Okay, got the fisherman's hut coming up here. Let's get a couple of gatherers. That would be awesome. And then, like, we're going to have to start thinking about our next stage here. So what we've got here, we've got a nice little crossroads which we could utilize. This area here, we could turn into an early little, like, initial, words will come. Our initial like industry area, I think, would be quite nice for us. Okay, well, let's think about that. We're going to production here. We have got somewhere a sawmill. We put the sawmill in like so. Yeah, I'm just going to place you here. That will be handy. Now, our fisherman's hut just popped up as well. Now, we should be able to fit you in here too. Yeah. Okay. Got fisherman's hut in there as well. Then we're going to want another little reset. Ooh, a little depot. Resource depot. Yeah. Words are you like here? I think we should be able to run the path down there. Yeah, we should. If I put you there, put you like on the front door almost. There we go. And then we'll continue the road. It's a road. It's a dirt road, not a path. We can get you into here like so. Just bring that around like that. This would just, yeah, that's all that we need. That will get everything going there. So that's going to give us more food. Going to give us firewood for the winter and enable us to move stuff around. So let's have a look. I've researched. We've done the fisherman's hut. Now, I'm thinking if we go for the cleared path, what that would do, that increases the herbalist huts at 20%. And then if we take the tracking prey, that increases the hunting lodge to 20% if it's near the herbalist hut. So it is definitely a game like encourages you to build those close together. We have done. That should help there. How are we doing for resources? I have a habit turning this up. What's the toggle on that P? Of closing this. I'm trying to get out of it, but I can't stop. So everything's looking good there. No. Let's say that. You can see here we are not producing enough food. So let's actually make the fisherman's lodge the priority here and get somebody in there when we can. Let's just increase game speed a little bit. Done. So our forester will... Oh, a hunter. Is that a hunter? No huntering building. Why can't... Oh, I've still got the path select. We put a huntering there. There we go. How are we doing for spare people? We've got 2 people. We've got 4 workers. So we don't... After our next 2 buildings, we're not going to have a lot of spare people. There we go. That's going up nice and quickly. We can set limits on food here by clicking on our resource depots, and they will kind of show exactly what's been coming in and how we're doing on that, which is good. So clothes, the peasant luxury produced by clothing shop, investing beans. We have plans. We need to push forward. We're going to need to make some cash, but I think that will come as we go through on this, I reckon. Just by increasing our populations. We're still quite low. We're early games. So the population is, you know, it will increase with time. So there's our fisherman's hut. We'll put someone into there and we'll start making some firewood. That's going to come in handy. So this will tell us here, look, we can produce 800 firewood a year, which is going to be actually, I think that's 800 per worker. See, here's the upkeep. So we're going to need 120 wood per year as well. And straight away, I've closed that at some stage there. We've now got workers in here. Worker there. Liking that. Even the little fishing hut is awesome. I'm liking it. Here he comes. Fishing nets. So we're moving stuff around. How's our production doing now? So it's still less than what we need to be. So are we going to be okay to get through this winter? What month are we in? We're in July. So we've got a little bit of time to increase our stock. Hopefully we should now that we can see our friend is fishing, we should see this increasing, I'm hoping. Does it want us to have any more gatherers? Yep. Let's bring another carrier into town. They're going to help move things around and supply the town with everything. It hasn't quite increased. We'll have a look at the next month and we'll see how that is. But we should be okay, I think. Awesome. Look at this. The king is pleased with our new colony. It's slowly getting on its feet. You've placed the foundation of a flourishing city. And for that, he's rewarded us with firewood, corn, firewood, and lumber. Excellent. That's going to come in really handy. Do with corn. I guess that just sits in our food. So that is going to really help us. Now we can think about our next research. And we can get this cleared path. We can do that at any time. So let's go into quarry. And what we'd start heading towards is like our toolsmith. Try and get towards our clothes shop. And if we can, a carpenter's hut. I don't know if we'll be able to do that in this episode, but that's kind of what we're thinking. Construction goods is the policy increases the production of quarries, coal mines and irons, foresters, huts, and brickworks. Brickworks. Interesting. Okay. That could come in handy in the future if we're doing a lot of building. This is like also what we're going to find in the research trees, having things that help push stuff. I've just noticed this. Do you require 20 lumber? Are we low on lumber or low on cash? I don't know. We could have gone over here, maybe. Oh, you need these 2 first. Okay. We've now got the quarry. So this is going to come in handy, as this will give us a constant source of our own stone. Now, I'm wondering if we can. This isn't a perfect little area for it. Can we get you near quarry? No. Okay, so where do you want... Okay, so the quarry... So we're already seeing that it's going to make us like spread things out. Come over here. So maybe like looking at this now is what I'm thinking is this area here is possibly going to be a secondary town. That's how I'm seeing it. That's definitely how I'm seeing it. Do we want to... We can plan it. Let's pause it. Let's plan that, because what I think we should do is then like jump straight into our next research and go straight to the mines and really try and push through this so we can get through it as quick as we can. Food, how are we doing? So we've got 283 last month, but we did get a gift. How much did you produce? You should produce 400 fish. Okay. You can see here we can upgrade our businesses. Now I'm going to do a little bit of production here, I think, just to try and get the best out of this, just to make sure that we can get through the winter. I'm confident that we can. I have just... Oh. For that we get free money. So the poor state of our treasures have reached the king there is. He's offered to help us this time. And it's given us some free coins. Actually, we'll take advantage of that. So he's given us the coins. And we just complete our research there. So we now want to make mines. Let's go straight into toolsmith. And what we can do, I think, is we could plan... Will you work over here? Oh, you will. Okay, nice. What we can do is we can have a little mining village in this area. That's a coal mine? Did I not? Oh, an iron mine. Okay, coal mine. 95, 100. Okay, let's sit you back a little bit late. We can have our mines here. We're going to need a resource depot in town. Wait, how I'm envisaging these. We could put you into there. That's going to be handy. We've got no cash again because we spent it building everything. So the king might be a bit annoyed with us. But we don't mind, do we? That's how we roll. Let's try and just connect you up there. Now, to get people over here is going to take a little while, I think. I'll build a road next to it. Yep. Go up there. Lovely. Okay, cool. These are planned to be built, so we will get people in the area. We can put a house down. Hopefully. But our food is, we are just producing enough. Do we need to upgrade then, possibly? We're wondering if we get an advantage of trying to upgrade our gathering shelter, and that will give us, yeah, let's do that. That will give us a little bit more food. What about the hunting lodge here? We can't afford it. So we are tight on cash, which probably means research is going to be a little bit harder than usual. So that is fine. Do we want decorations? I don't know what the decorations would do for us. How are we doing for capacity of houses? They are looking we're looking okay there. Do we need more houses? We possibly do. We're going to build some houses over by the mines, but I just want to make sure, is there a way to, the classes, okay. Didn't know we could do that. 37, so what? Oh, that might be gold. Happiness, yeah, okay. How do I find out if we've got enough, like, houses? Interesting. There must be a way to do that. Unfounded, no. Residence stock, no. Okay, maybe there isn't. I'm sure it would tell me if we're short on houses, but let's plan that nonetheless. So we are able to get quite a lot of resources. We will want houses in this area, but we don't, they don't want to be straight on the work site. We could pull them down a little bit. We put a path down, say like here, just to pull them away a little bit in case we want to put more buildings in there. They can all take advantage of the depot, is my thought process. We will need to get food over to these chaps somehow as well. We've got the path down to about, just put another 6 houses over here. And then we're in a position where we are ready for business. Make sure we get them lined up. Oh, we haven't got any coins. Okay, we have 4 houses. We are running pretty tight at the moment, but that is fine. So let's get people coming over to this area. We can speed up stone. We are. Now, we don't have the residents to fill these jobs at the moment, which isn't a problem, as we can just kind of have this, build this area ready for when we do have the residents. And look to just boost everything. We aren't getting enough food. Worried about food is a concern at the moment. Is there a way for us to push through and find that out? What do we do next one? 73 for clothes. Which I would like the clothes shop. I think that would be good for us. We will put the clothes shop over here. We get some more houses in soon. This area's done. What are we missing over here? Stone and... Okay. Well, let's plant some trees. Get some trees to be cut down. So we can take these trees here and there. And we'll take a little bit more stone as well. Now, what is going to be happening, because most of our workers are tied up in construction and those areas, is they are probably going to be they're just not able to come over and do their stuff because they're busy elsewhere. It's definitely something we need to be mindful of, but I think we should be okay. Don't have to worry about that so much. It'd be really cool if we could build like bridges on top of these. It would be awesome. So you can see now we're into November, so our food production is going to drop way down as a result of that. But what we can do, we can research our clothes shop, get that researched, and then so the toolsmith enables us to make tools. We can now make clothes. The little things increase the pace of general happiness in the clothing shop radius. Okay, so clothes shops need to be possibly near houses then. Interesting. Did not know they had a buff like that. We'll look at placing one down. We can put the tools. I'm holding off on the tools because I want to put it at the other area. Clothes shop. Herbalist. Sawmill. Can't afford it. Not enough coins. Fishery. Mushroom farms. Clothes shop. We need 75 coins. Okay, fair enough. That is fine. You can see we are losing food left, right, and centre. In the people shouldn't. They're still building this area. It's going to take a little while to build. What are we low on? Waiting for workers. Okay, that's fine then. If we're just waiting for workers, we are doing okay. People haven't moved over here yet, have they? No, they haven't. Good. Oh, we can insulate the houses. What's that do? Firewood and coal upkeep minus 25%. It's 20 cools, 20 coins. Let's hold off it. Okay, right. Let's start thinking about our food now and try and get into this ice fishing here. What that's telling me is it's going to increase the fishermen's efficiency in the winter, which will be like a massive benefit. Then we've got almost to where we want to. If we can get our winter production up, that'll be great for us. We need 85 gold for our next research. That'll be coming when we can. How is everyone? Someone? No, I don't think We've got some young adults. Are there schools in this? I haven't seen any schools. Maybe there are. I do not know. Oh, yeah, I just saw homeschooling then. There it is. So we've got homeschooling. I guess that would increase efficiency and things. Okay, right. Propaganda. Yes. We're going to be able to, like, flag our people into doing what we want. Toolsmith. Clothes shop. What's that saying? Produces peasant luxury. Does this area effect then... So it doesn't tell me what that area effect does. But what we can do is we'll just sit it. If we sit you here, maybe? Yeah, that'll work. And we can probably get the road around here. Other things over there, that'll be fine. Let's got the resources on that. Yes, we do. That's good. We get the tool shed up. Once we get this area built, oh, nice. There we go. Look. So this is all popping up ready for us now. We are making progress. That is good. We will be, once we get a few more people in, or a couple of children born, we'll be able to start getting a bit more production over here. But that's going to come with time. We will try and squeeze in a couple more houses here. We need, what, 85 for the next edict. I'm really tempted to put the houses in first. Let's do the houses. I want to get 6 houses over here. For no other reason, just to have 6 houses. Now, something else you can do with happiness is you can put, like, wells in. I haven't done. Okay, well then let's put them in. Okay, so we'll have a well over here. And that will make those guys happy. Hopefully they don't move over there just now that we've placed them. You going in, that's good. Okay, so we're coming out of winter now. We've survived the winter. Our food has last. We are producing just a little bit under, so that's not all bad news. We're now up to 13 residents, so we've got 4 workers spare. So we can put 1 in the quarry, and down the iron mine and the coal mine, we'll drop them down to 1, and we put 1 in there, and then we've still got 2 workers knocking around. Hopefully we get something a little bit better, but we are quite low on workers, so we will have to, we'll fill them up when we can. How are we doing for wood? We're low on wood, so we're going to need more firewood, is what I'm seeing there. Is that right? Yeah, everyone's a little bit chilly. Why are you not making more firewood? Producing 800. I guess maybe because it's still quite cold, is it? It's 0 degrees in March. Yeah, so they are. Everyone's still taking the firewood, so we need to be. Maybe we were a little bit late on producing that. We don't make the same mistake. We are going to need a road that cuts like straight across here. Thinking, can we put in? Let's see if we can here. We can get a road. I'm just going to pick it like there. We pull you across. I don't think that's going to be... Let's stop you like here. Then we can bring you in. Hopefully that'll be good for everyone. Really hard to see when the weather kicks off, isn't it? Hard to see indeed. Hopefully we can... Yeah, I think we should be able to. We've got a couple of... No firewood in stock. We know that. There's not much we can do about that right now. So look, we have got a little bit of cash in the hand. So if we've reduced garbage, that reduces the upkeep by 15%. We'll take that. See if that has like... benefit there. You see, we now need less wood. We should produce more of a better ratio of production. Hopefully. And then we can get people warm again. So it's 12 degrees. Are people just stocking the houses up? Possibly. I mean, everybody generally looks like okay, these numbers. I haven't really... Oh, okay. Safety. So we could... Maybe we should look at insulating the houses here. That's gonna help with that. Yeah, I think it will definitely help with that at some stage. Okay, royal taxes. Brandy trade fee increased to 18%. Sure, that doesn't affect us right now. So I'm okay with that. We want another miner. We've got the spare one in there, and we can now get a tailor. Now, what does the tailor need to build? Do stuff, leather. Okay, awesome. So we're going to be making clothes for people. That'll make people happier. That should hopefully, make everybody feel a little bit better. A nice little shop. That is our first shop that we've managed to get in. What is that? I am liking it. First little shop there, that should come in handy. Well, hopefully it will. How are we doing for resources? Got loads of wood. Firewood should increase now. Hopefully we can do better on that. I'm tempted to expand on it, but we're not going to. Now, over here, no, we've got this area. Are people moving over here yet? They are not. Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, good. So hopefully, what I'm hoping will happen, people that want to work in here, they will move to this area. They do have a bit of a walk to get food, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Now, what we also want over here is we want to do a little bit of research, if I remember rightly. Yeah, I'm going to get the track and prey, and then we get to the ice fishing ready for next year. Now, let's get down here. Oh, look at these houses. Two-story house. Let's get us... No, we don't need a house, do we? Wait. We don't want houses. What I was thinking we want the toolsmith. We'll have you over here. Let's slot you better. Better, you know. There we go. Good. Right. So this is where we're going to be producing all our tools. We've got everything coming out the ground here as well, and our stone. So that should be good. Our research has been completed. We're now looking pretty good on there. The carpenter's hut is quite expensive, so we are going to need to save up for that, which I don't think should be too hard. So let's go into ice fishing, and then we know we're going to be a lot better in the winter. Well, at least I think we're going to be better in the winter. Still struggling to keep in firewood. Can we upgrade any of these? We need 200 coins to do that. You know, we're only at 16 people here. Definitely do with more firewood coming through here. Maybe we are going to have to get another person into it. We'll see if we can expand that slot. Research is done, so this should be a lot better in the winter, which is exactly what we needed. That is nice. Now we are sitting good in here. We're not going to get... I'm really tempted to get decorations, but I'm going to sit on that for a little bit because I want to get the carpenter's hut and try and get like this up. What's your problem? Do we need to assign workers anywhere? No, we're looking good on that. We're looking good. How's food production? We're not quite producing enough. I'm wondering if we're going to need... Okay, we can upgrade your nets here. That's going to increase our food production. Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to keep an eye on food production. We always want to try and be just overproducing on them, which it would be really, really handy if we can. City net's fully upgraded. Okay. That's the maximum, is it? We could get more workers in there. That would also help. Yeah, let's do that. We've got one that we can assign to it straight away. We will try and do the same over here and get another worker in there so we can really push that. Not enough workers. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's not the end of the world. We can run that quite tight for the moment because we should have everything in. We're producing tools, which is going to help us. Oh, we're not. We will be producing tools once we get all our workers to build everything. So construction will be slower now, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue, I don't think. Still got no firewood in stock, so how are we doing for cash? We need some people to grow up here. That'd be really good. How's time going? We are cruising through with time. That's looking nice. We could start to like upgrade some of these. Can we afford it? We can. Large baskets, that 50% increases production. Let's sort our firewood out. Dude, food is coming in. We're overproducing. Okay. Yeah, we're going to get another worker into you. We're going to add you. Hopefully, we should be more efficient. Hopefully. It's showing the inventory's empty here. Why is it showing the inventory's empty? Do not know why. That's interesting. Well, lumber is... How do we move things around then? Oh, or maybe because we've got two. Are they going to be like bringing the wood here more quicker? To me, it looks like that's a wood issue. Now, where is all this wood tied up somewhere, or what? Is my question there. Maybe we chop some wood down in the area. Because we did chop over here? There? How do I see where the wood's stored? I don't know how we do that. Okay. That is interesting. To me, it's as if... Or is that because we don't have enough workers to move it into here? Oh, maybe that's the problem, you know? It's a worker issue, not a storage issue. So let's not suck up any more of our workers for a little while. We need to have a couple of berths here for people coming to... Oh, that's where we see where our houses are occupied. Okay, so we've got 5 empty houses. That's good. And we've got 17 adults, 3 young, 8 children. We've got people coming through. They will be helping us. But I feel like, you know, we've got beginnings of a foundation. We've got our mining little village over here, which is coming along. Everyone's working nice and hard. That we can see we're getting coal in. We've got iron. Should be able to start to produce some tools. Keep things flowing along nicely. Well, do. Ooh, there's fire in the game. Okay. I did not know that. So things are going well. I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Next time, you know, we need to try and we can keep advancing, pushing the city along here. Really enjoying this so far. If you have, as always, hit that thumbs up button, comment below. Maybe consider subscribing to the channel. All right, guys, take care. Ciao.